Most people aren't in the market for a $1,700 Sig Sauer MPX, especially if you're a beginner just venturing into the carbine market. We'd steer you towards these 6 exquisitely budget-friendly 9mm carbines, all of which we've reviewed in today's video. Number 6. 995 TS Hi-Point 9mm Carbine, $240 to $350. The 995 TS Hi-Point 9mm Carbine has a proprietary polymer skeleton design with a 4140 blued steel barrel, and that is 16.5 inches. It is extremely lightweight at 6.25 pounds and 31 inches overall length. It comes in several different color configurations and camo designs. Black is the cheapest. If you have any experience at all with the hammer-looking Hi-Point pistols, you'll know they're better off actually being used as a hammer. With this said, however, Hi-Point has decided to step it up and offer an incredible carbine at an industry-low price. The low price mixed with Hi-Point's prior reputation is certainly enough to perk up your whitetails, but don't be alarmed as their 9mm carbine exceeds expectations. Your friends might laugh at you when you get it. When you ask if they want to shoot it, they'll probably say something like, "I'll try it another day." Never. That said, after they see this carbine in action, you'll catch them drooling over this thing, searching where to find them and how to buy one. Number 5. KEL-TEC Sub 2000 G2 Semi-Auto Rifle, $390. Another one-off design, the KEL-TEC Sub 2000 is most easily describable as a folding stick that goes boom. It comes in a few variations which accept popular pistol magazines such as Glock 17, 19, 22, 23, Smith & Wesson M&P, Sig Sauer P226, or Beretta 92, 96. You get either black, tan, or OD green color configurations. The KEL-TEC 2000's most identifying feature is its ability to fold in half and fit inside a drawstring bag. Once folded, this thing is incredibly tiny. It'll come with a standard 16.25 inch, which takes up half of its total length, 30.5 inches, and a barrel covered in M-LOK Picatinny rails. If SBR-like portability in a fully legal, foldable configuration is something that interests you, look no further than the KEL-TEC Sub 2000 G2. Before throwing this in your backpack, though, you'll need to figure out which model best suits you. Obviously, if you have one of the pistols we've mentioned earlier, it may be in your best interest to choose a model that plays nicely with what you already have. Keep in mind, the Sub 2000 can accept double-stacked mags and even Glock's 33-round monstrosities. At a price below $400, this 9mm carbine is nearly cheaper than some of the handguns it shares magazines with. Shooting this thing is another matter entirely. To offer such portability at such a low weight, a few things had to be sacrificed, and like most things, comfort takes a hit in the name of convenience. Firing the Sub 2000 is incredibly uncomfortable compared to most other carbine. Don't get us wrong, it's still easily handleable, even for the young'uns, but it's no Cadillac. The firing mechanisms are placed directly under where your cheek rests, making the slamming of the blowback piston consistently amplified. This, plus a very heavy trigger pull, makes the Sub 2000 a bit awkward to fire, but nevertheless, 2-inch groupings at 25 yards bare bones are easily had. Another huge plus in being a proud owner of a Sub 2000 is the aftermarket community. There are tons of additions, upgrades, and tactical gear that will dramatically increase the comfort and usability of the KEL-TEC Sub 2000. Number 4. CHIAPPA M19 Carbine, $480. The CHIAPPA M19 Carbine is a very basic and standard World War II style carbine that looks similar to the original M1, which was issued to soldiers in over 6.5 million copies. The CHIAPPA M19 Carbine is chambered in 9mm Luger and will accept magazines from the Beretta 92. Equipped is a blued 18-inch barrel and adjustable rear sights, all encompassed on a hardwood stock that equates to a 35-inch overall length. A throwback to the World War II era, CHIAPPA has brought us an affordable tribute to the original M1. For those of you who would rather a realistic look and a tried and tested design, this carbine is perfect. She also plays nicely with the Beretta 92, creating a fantastic historical duo that anyone would be proud to own. This carbine has an 18-inch barrel, which is slightly longer than most 9mm carbine rifles on this list. It doesn't fold up or have some kind of insatiable portability mode, but it does have a vintage feel that is unmatched by other carbines in this category. There are also some fun mods available, including stock swaps and metal bayonet lugs and barrel bands to swap out for the factory plastic ones. There was an issue with feeding while using lower grain ammunition. This problem is fixed by using 147 grain NATO rounds. Number 3. Ruger PC 9mm Carbine, $500. Traditional Ruger takedown design modeled after the legendary 10-22 takedown rifle. This carbine is compatible with SR Series, Security 9, and Glock magazines and boasts a barrel length of 16.12 inches and a total length of 34.37 inches. The Ruger PC comes with a top-located Picatinny rail and their traditional glass-filled black nylon stock. This Ruger 9mm carbine has one of the simplest designs on the market today, but make no mistake, it's our top-notch in reliability and performance. If simple and sweet is up to your alley, the Ruger PC 9mm carbine is a perfect match for your next range date. Number 2. Beretta CX4 Storm, $500 to $700. The Italian CX4 Storm very closely resembles a bullpup design. However, it doesn't technically meet all the requirements, and as such, it kind of sits in an awkward gray area. We mean, come on guys, how do we explain that in words? If you already have one of the coveted Beretta PX4 handguns, you're in luck, as the CX4 accepts the same exact M92 magazines and even the extensions, which allow you to run both firearms with just one type of magazine and caliber. You either love it or you hate it. Some people think they look like toy guns, some people think they are interesting and quirky enough to deserve a spot in their safe. Whatever your thoughts, they're pretty cool and they won't cost anywhere near 4 figures, so they're pretty available to those of you looking for a modern-style 9mm carbine. Number 1. Palmetto State Armory Gen 4 Shockwave Pistol Carbine, $500 to $600. These AR-9s should be pretty familiar as they are modeled after a traditional AR platform and basically look just like an AR-15, just smaller. The pistol grip, the brace, the handrail, it all looks pretty similar to an AR-15, except perhaps being a bit smaller and everything looks normal until you see that tiny little mag. Well, with that tiny little 9mm magazine. Yes, these are very modular and easily modifiable just like an AR-15 platform, so if you're anything like us, the stock furniture will probably be swapped out rather quickly and your PSA Shockwave will be unique to you in no time. Just make sure you either file for SBR or keep a brace on it. Before we get started, we just want to make it clear that these are technically pistols. The arm brace is not a stock, it's an arm brace. Fine, it's not a carbine, it's semantically a pistol, but for our purpose and what you'll be using it for, it will behave and give a very similar experience as a 9mm carbine platform would provide. The build quality here is phenomenal, and the price is competitive. And for the price, the bang for the buck is absolutely insane. The PSA Shockwave comes tricked out and well loved with special interest of the details, such as that polished and enhanced trigger, premium furniture, the PSA half 36 6061 9mm fluted flash can, an aircraft-grade aluminum 6061 T6 anodized upper, a nitride-treated Gen 4 hybrid 8620 steel bolt, and some KEL-TEC Industries goodies, including the pistol stabilizing blade and the KEL-TEC pistol brace. You're getting a platform that has the modularity you need to make it your own, but also a platform that comes ready to rock and roll out of the box with premium parts, premium craftsmanship, and a price that allows the purchase of plenty of rounds to put through it. That's all for this video, folks. See you another time.